Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. As you probably know by now, Nintendo themselves recently confirmed the next Nintendo Direct will air sometime in June 2024. Unfortunately, they have yet to confirm an exact date, but it's definitely happening, as this was addressed in a recent tweet where they also confirmed they will be officially revealing the Nintendo Switch's successor sometime before April 2025. Anyway, given that we only really have the likes of Paper Mario, Luigi's Mansion 2 and Nintendo World Championships currently left to arrive on Switch, which will all release between now and July, the Nintendo Direct in June is set to reveal what games will launch in the second half of 2024 and in the lead up to the Nintendo Switch's successor. And honestly, this is completely unknown territory. Nintendo are always full of surprises, so could literally announce anything. So with this in mind, I thought it'd be fun to highlight my predictions for the upcoming Direct and break down a few things I'd like to see and think have a good chance of making it to Switch towards the end of its life cycle. So obviously, starting with Animal Crossing, I would be very surprised if Nintendo didn't address the future of the franchise in some capacity. Personally, I think it's way too early for a new mainline game, but the timing is absolutely perfect for either a huge update to New Horizons, much like the 3.0 update we've been talking about on this channel for a couple of years now, or the more likely scenario, some kind of remake or spin-off. As you know, one of the final titles to release on Switch is currently set to be Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which is a 3DS remake, so there's really no reason New Leaf couldn't also get this treatment. Given that the Switch's successor is just around the corner, the logical move by Nintendo would be to focus on ports, remakes and remasters for the next 6 months or so until the Switch's successor launches. So personally, I think Animal Crossing is the perfect candidate to appear in this Direct. After all, Animal Crossing New Horizons has recently surpassed 45 million sales, so Nintendo would be wanting to continue to push these sales and potentially capitalize on Animal Crossing before moving to the Switch 2 and inevitably moving on to a New Horizons sequel. So I'm really hoping for a New Leaf remake. It's a wonderful Animal Crossing game, and honestly, given it sold 13 million units, means 30 million Animal Crossing fans never got to play probably one of the best Animal Crossing games. But if not, I'd settle for some kind of spin-off to see us through to the Switch 2. Now, stepping away from Animal Crossing for a second, I'd also love to see remakes for the Legend of Zelda Oracle games come to Switch in the art style of the Link's Awakening remake. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I do think this will be the remake season for Nintendo, and the Direct will likely focus on ports, remakes and remasters, with maybe a huge game to finish off the year. So given it's been a year since Tears of the Kingdom, I also believe it's the perfect time to see something from the Zelda series, and the Oracle games would be amazing. There are rumors of a new Zelda game, but I'm thinking at this stage of the Switch's life, we're unlikely to see any new mainline games for Zelda or Animal Crossing for that matter, but again, remakes of some fun little games would be perfect. As you may know, we've recently played through the Oracle games on my Let's Play channel alongside the Animal Crossing Let's Plays we do over there, and they're just fun. So I can totally see Nintendo filling the Zelda void with a remake, and I would love to see them announced in the Nintendo Direct this June. Anyway, moving on, given we're kind of focusing on remakes or ports, as I truly believe this is the direction Nintendo will go, I think we'll likely see at least one Wii U port come to Switch. It's totally feasible given the Wii U didn't sell too well compared to the Switch, so Nintendo would likely want to capitalize on some of those past games. And with the success of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which is another game we played over on the Mori Plays by the way, it's entirely possible that Nintendo would want to do something with the Kirby franchise, and as you know, Nintendo loved to release Kirby games recently. Anyway, one rumor in particular surfaced recently based off of a trademark renewal, I believe, is a potential port for Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This would make perfect sense. It's a super wholesome and adorable game. It wouldn't be difficult to port and would be a great content filler for Nintendo as they slow down Switch releases and move on to its successor. I do think even with focusing on ports or remakes, they're going to want to stick with bigger names like Animal Crossing, Zelda, Kirby, and probably even another Mario game. So there's 3 predictions I'd love to see in the Nintendo Direct in June that are franchises I love personally, and honestly, I don't think are that unreasonable. Of course, if you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment direct, just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome, and let me know your predictions in the comments, and maybe we could make a video highlighting some of the best ones in another video next week. If you're interested in Let's Plays, be sure to check out the Mori Plays, where we play through Animal Crossing and a bunch of other Nintendo titles every single day. I'd love to see you over there. Thank you so much to the Patreon and channel members for supporting this content. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.